I sent my brother a bill for 3 years of holiday meals after he told our dad I never contributed to family gatherings. So my brother Derek and I have never been close, but we've kept things civil for the sake of our parents. He's got a wife, 2 kids, and a very strong opinion about everything, including apparently what I do and don't do for this family. Here's the thing. For the last 3 years, I've hosted Thanksgiving and Christmas at my place. Not because anyone asked me to. I volunteered. My parents are getting older. The drive to their house is 2 hours each way, and every year Mom was running herself ragged trying to cook for 8 people while Dad's knees got worse. So I said I'd take it over. They were both relieved. My mom actually cried a little on the phone, which I didn't tell anyone because she'd hate that. Not like, I'll grab a rotisserie chicken and call it a holiday. I mean real tablecloths, centerpieces, the full spread. Thanksgiving, I'm talking turkey, stuffing, 2 kinds of potatoes, green beans, cranberry sauce from scratch, 2 pies. Christmas was prime rib 1 year, lamb the second, and this past December I made ham because my dad had mentioned once, offhand, that he missed my mom's old recipe from when they were first married. I spent 2 days trying to recreate it. He ate 3 plates. I covered all of it too. Groceries every time. I bought extra folding tables the first year because Derek's family coming meant we needed more space. I bought new serving dishes because his wife mentioned at Thanksgiving 2022 that the ones I had were too small for the turkey. I didn't ask anyone to chip in because it felt wrong to charge family for a meal at my own house. That was my choice and I don't regret it. Derek would show up with a store-bought roll pack and a bottle of wine. Last Christmas I recognized the display the wine came from. It was a gas station about a mile from my apartment. I know because I stopped there sometimes on the way home from work. I didn't say anything. I put it on the table and we had dinner. So I'm on the phone with my dad about 6 weeks ago. Just a regular check-in and he gets kind of quiet. Then he says, Derek mentioned you haven't really been doing much for the family lately, that he's been carrying a lot of the load. I asked him to repeat it because I genuinely thought I had misheard. He repeated it. I asked what exactly Derek had said he was carrying. Dad wasn't sure of the details, just that Derek had told him I wasn't really a contributor and he'd been picking up the slack. I told Dad I'd call him back. I sat with it for 2 days. I couldn't even land on what I was feeling exactly. It was somewhere between furious and almost impressed that Derek managed to say that out loud after eating my food for 3 straight years and contributing a grand total of some bread rolls and a bottle of wine from a gas station. But instead of calling him and yelling about it, which honestly felt too easy, I did something else. I went through my grocery receipts. I save everything, not obsessively. I just like knowing where my money goes. I pulled up Thanksgiving 2022, Christmas 2022, Thanksgiving 2023, Christmas 2023, Thanksgiving 2024, Christmas 2024, 6 full holiday meals. I added up every line item. The turkey 1 year was $94 by itself. I included the folding tables, the serving dishes, the tablecloths, everything I could document, my name at the top, Derek's name in the bill to field. Every dinner listed separately with a subtotal, and then a note at the bottom that said no payment required or expected. For reference only, since there appears to be some confusion about who has been contributing to family gatherings. I emailed it to him on a Tuesday morning and then went to work. He called 20 minutes later. He didn't say hello. Just what the hell is this? Since that's apparently what we're tracking now. He said I was being insane and that it was a joke email and I needed to relax. I asked him what exactly he told our dad. He went quiet. Then he said he was just venting to Dad one time and Dad took it way too seriously. I said, you told our dad I don't contribute to this family. I have cooked 6 holiday dinners in 3 years and spent almost $1,400 doing it. While you showed up with a bread pack and a bottle of wine I'm pretty sure came from a BP station. So I wrote it down. He said, I'm not paying you for dinners you chose to make. I said, I know. The note says that. Read it again. He hung up. Dad called me that evening. He said Derek had forwarded him the email. There was a long pause and then he said, you spent that much every year? I said yes. He was quiet again. Then he said, I didn't know. I really didn't know that. Derek hasn't brought a single thing up since.